When you look back at like early influencer culture, just because that's sort of the perspective that I'm coming from with this project, do you feel a sense of like these were my like forebears, or is it just so night and day different from what you're doing that you can't even like do you have any like truly, like, any concept of, like, where it came from and how it evolved? Or because I think you're doing something so completely different, but obviously the bones of the structure were built on, again, getting the money into the hands of women who were just, like, supporting themselves.
I think obviously they are. Like, there's a big chasm between the two kind of modes. I do think that in a way, what being a female influencer, the way I am, like, is linked to that is sort of like like earlier influencers were about kind of presenting the audience with these like really beautiful, perfectly posed displays a lot of the time in like every sense of the word, right?
Yes.
And there was sort of, I think, blowback from that of like, oh, like that's fake, or like we want things that are authentic.
Yes.
And I think out of that came the casual nature that influencers often take on now, where it's really normal to see your favorite influencer post a video like lying in their bed and stuff. And I think that's a reaction to like the beginnings of influencing.
Yeah, so it began with, like, blogging was an outlet blogging, which that isn't even a thing, I don't think, anymore, but that was an outlet for people to women mostly, to be unfiltered and messy and all of that stuff, but then the second marketing came into the picture, you had to be marketable, you had to, like, create value, you had to have those perfect pictures. I personally always really chafed against that because
Mhm.
I don't wanna do that, but, and then it of course, as it goes, like, up and down with regards to that, with, like, authenticity. Um, it's really, do you feel like when you look back on this era of your career, like, you seem to have an interesting relationship with the concept of authenticity because you know what you're doing. These people aren't your boyfriends, but there's an extent of acting, I imagine, right? But then
Mhm.
you're also so purely yourself. So where do you, like, land on that spectrum?
Well, I like to flirt. So I think of it as just flirting. Like, you don't like when you're, trying to get the free drink at the bar, like both of you kind of know I'm not going home with you, but it's fun to
Right.
act like it.
It's fun. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. So what platforms are you using today? You said fanfic, Twitch,
hmm I'm still on Playboy, but that's like I would prefer if people could subscribe to fanfics.
to send some show notes. I'll send you to her fanfics. I guess I should subscribe. I feel
No,
like, should I?
that's
No, no.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Support you.
No, it's okay. Like, it's
Okay.
okay. And then obvious Insta, and I have, like, a Twitter account, but, like, Twitter's a cesspool for, like,
No,
all weeks. So,
I deleted my account. I never liked Twitter.
yeah.
Sorry, I just wanted to pick up on this one question. What aspects of what you do? So there's so many things that you have to do to be successful. You have, you know, physical, emotional, being smart, doing the like technical labor. What part of what you do you think people underestimate the most? Like just take it for granted? All of it?